Namaste, hello, welcome to the print. My name is Amna Begum Ansari. So, India inks 10-year deal with where it can operate Chabahar port in Iran in a landmark agreement. India is effectively bypassing the reliance on Pakistan's port like Gwadar and Karachi, and this clever strategy not only streamline access to the landlocked of Afghanistan, but also makes sure that we can have a smoother trade route with the Central Asian countries through the Iran. The importance of this trade can be understood. The fact that despite ongoing Lok Sabha election, government chose to send a central minister to Iran to seal the deal, and for that they also had to take special permission from election commission. And if we talk in geopolitical terms, this deal is a major win for India, and it's also highlight the success of Modi's personal diplomacy. What make this bilateral agreement, I would say, more significant is that it marks India's first step into managing overseas ports and serve as a strategical counter move um, for the China-Pakistan economic corridor. The timing is also very crucial given the chaos going on in the West Asia, which disrupting the trade route. So this entire fact, all these um, all these points actually making this deal even more significant. I would also say that furthermore, beyond this tangible uh, benefit, India's diplomacy is shining through this deal because it's very clear that India is able to forge the alliances and maintain the relationship with very conflicting power. The power which is right now not in a good term with each other. We are successfully negotiating both of them and successfully um, dealing in a way that our own interest gets served. So, for example, we can see that we have a very friendly relationship with Israel. At the same time, we do support and help Palestinian on the humanitarian basis. We basically the Delhi is strengthening its relationship with USA, but at the same time, we are successful to negotiate deal with the Iran. So it's basically showing the diplomatic skills India right now exercising. Also, the same success we can see when India basically play a leadership role in the G20 forum and in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, because if both the organizations showcase very different kind of nature, where G20 showcase global leadership, the SCO highlights mostly those countries which do not have a very friendly relationship with America, like China, Iran, and Russia. So so it's very visible that Delhi diplomatic policy is distinctly people-centric and guided by the demand of the society and the aspiration of the society, while prioritizing the nation's interest and maintaining a commitment to the peace. It also highlights the foundation of the nation on which India is formed, basically. So I tried to further understand the success of Indian diplomacy and how it's different, basically, the uh, the foreign policy of our neighbor. So when I examine the policy of the Pakistan, whose foundation is rooted in the religion, by the way, interestingly, there is no mention to the explicitly incorporate religion in its foreign policy. However, there is catch. So basically, catch is that we can observe that the day the Pakistan nation was formed, it actively pursued bilateral relations with other Muslim majority country, basically using its Islamic identity to forge allies, forge basically relationship and with other Muslim majority country. And we can see uh, Pakistan's first prime minister's statement, and I quote, Pakistan came into being as a result of the urge felt by the Muslim of subcontinent to secure a territory. however limited, where Islamic ideology and the way of life could be practiced and demonstrated to the world. A cardinal feature of this ideology is to make Muslim Brotherhood a living reality. It is therefore part of the mission that Pakistan has set before itself to do everything in its power to promote close, closer fellowship and cooperation between Muslim countries. Basically, the Pakistan here is in a simple term, I would say that talking about the Ummah. So they are using the Ummah concept uh, in its basically diplomatic relationship. However, I mean, I don't need to tell how badly they are failing at it. The first time they failed with their two-nation theory or the concept of Ummah was when Pakistan was divided into two parts, Bangladesh and Pakistan. And after that, there are incidents like where even the Minister of Saudi Arabia, UAE, threatened them for not taking, I think in 2016, for not taking, for taking ambiguous stand over Saudi Arabia and Yemen war. We can also see that how they have maintained the relationship with Afghanistan, the other Muslim majority country, and how they exploited the entire nation. So when you try to forge a relationship based on the religion, diplomatic relationship, you basically fail the same way your nation failed. Your I mean, I have written a lot of article how Pakistan as a nation fails its minority and women, and the same we can see in their foreign policy, and it's not practical as well. When you see uh, their alignment with the China, a China which is basically a godless nation, and their treatment toward the religion, the way they treat all the religious people, religion, and especially the case of Uyghur Muslim. And they are forging alignment with the China for their personal interest. So it's impractical as well. So it basically shows that how and why India is getting this success in its diplomatic relationship, because we are our people centric and our national identity is far more important than any other identity. And this is the message I think we Indian also should learn, that what I mean, we can have a lot of other identity, we based on the class, gender, caste, and many things, but our national identity should be above all the other identity, because it actually serve our interest. I mean, as an Indian Muslim, we enjoy far better perk uh, than Pakistani Muslim. That's not because of the Muslim. That's because we are Indian Muslims. So I also try to look into that this relationship and how it impacts the Indian Shia Muslim. Once again, fortunately that the Shia Muslim can live peacefully in India, unlike Pakistan. So that's also a success of the value system we carry as a nation. So not only Shia, even Ahmadiyya. And this government has been forging a good relationship with other Muslim majority country. Like recently, they have Smriti Irani went to the Saudi Arabia, and she was successful to get more seat for the Hajj candidates. So that was a good news for Indian Muslims. So I was trying to understand if this helped to the Indian Shia community or not. And I came across how Shia scholars and Shia Muslims are very inspired, and they learn basically their knowledge from the Iran. So yes, Iran plays a certain role in life of Shia Muslim. So forging a strong relationship with Iran is basically good for Shia Muslim, and they can access to. They also go there for the pilgrimage, so it would be easy for them to travel there. So yes, it is basically bring easy access for those Shia Muslim who wants to visit Iran. So for more, please go and read my article. Thank you.